morning. I hope students you are doing study at home. Student, in this lecture we are going to learn science subject lesson number 5. Substance in surrounding, their state and properties. Students, in surrounding us there are many substances and there have the state. So we know that there have three state of substance. How many? Three state of substance. So which one? Can you say, student? Three state of substance: solid, uh, solid, solid, liquid, and gases. There are three states of substance. Which one? Solid, liquid, and gases. And another. Now you can say solid, liquid, gases, state of water. Yes, means ice. Ice is the solid state in a water, liquid, water, and gases means vapor. Okay. There are three states of waters. Solid means ice in a solid state, water is liquid, and vapor is a gases. Student, if I give the heat to ice, okay, if I give the heat to ice, I give one heat. So what will happen? It will melt. Okay, it will melt and it will convert in a water. Again I give one more heat. So what will happen? The water convert in a vapor. Okay, means it is one thing. It is one ice, but that one ice convert in a other state. Ice was in a solid. When I give one heat, that one convert in a liquid. Again I give one more heat, that water convert in a vapors. Okay. When I give one to heat. Okay. If I keep that vapors, I did the cool to vapors. So what will happen? Vapor convert in a waters, and water again I keep that waters I keep in a fridge. So what will happen? The water convert in a ice. Means we change there the state. Before ice was solid, it made ice made to convert in a water. Again I give more heat to water convert in a vapors. Again that vapors I keep in a cool place. So it convert in a water, and water again I keep in a fridge. So water convert in a ice. Means they are change the state. Okay. When a substance change from one state to another, when they change their from one state to other state to another, this process is called change the state of the substance. This process we call the state of the substance. I hope students you understood. Now students, we will see their characteristics of the solid. Students, you can give the example of solids. Solids means which thing we can hold. Now I hold this textbook. So textbook it is the solids. Okay. Metal, salt, sugar, they are the solid. And liquids, they can pour. Okay, so which is the liquid? Now you can say water, milk, oil, juice, petrol. They all are the liquid state. And now in gases you can say air, vapor, okay, perfume. So they all are the gases. And so what is their characteristics? First one, shape. Okay. First we say means solid has a shape its own. So solids have the shapes. Now I have the textbook in hand. So you can say the shape of the textbook. It is the rectangles. Means it is a V shape rectangles. It is a chalk. cylinders. So means you can see the shape of the solid. Okay. Now liquid. So liquids they doesn't have the O shape. Where you will keep that liquids will get their shape. Now in a bottle. If I keep in a pot, okay, so that pot will get that liquids will get the pot shape. If I keep in a plate, so that water will get that plate shape. Means liquid they doesn't have their own shape. Okay, does not have the shapes its own. Take the shapes of it a container. When in which container you will put the liquid, that liquids will get the container shape. Now gas you know no students, gas just spread in the air. Okay, so gas that doesn't have the own shape, does not have a shape its own, occupies all available space. It is air, paper is everywhere. So you can see their shape. No, means shape doesn't have the shape. I hope students you understood. You can say the definition, distinguish. Okay, solids have the own shape. They have the own shape. Liquids they doesn't have the own shape. They got the container shape. Okay, means liquids doesn't have the shape, and gas also they doesn't have the shape. Now next word, value. Okay, has a definite value. Solid have the definite value. If I count, if I take the weight, so you can say 1 gram, 2 grams. So you can say the definite value. Solid like sugar, sand, when proud on a flat surface form of heat, means you can change their shape. It solid has the definite value. Now about liquid, it has a specific value. Here also have the specific value. Occupies definite proportions of a container spread on the flat surface on pouring. Flows downwards along a slope. Take the shape the surface, and when liquid is fall down, they flow downwards along the slope, and it takes the shape of the surface and is spread on the surface. Now gas. So gas have the value. So gas also have, but does not have a definite value. It does not have the definite value because gas is spread everywhere. On changing the pressure on a gas in a closed container, its value also change. When we changing the pressure on a gas in a closed container, that time their value change. I hope student you understood the characteristic of solid, liquid and gas. We learn this characteristic. Who showed this characteristic of us? In 19th century, the scientist J. Willard, Gibbs show that the characteristic properties of the substance. These characteristics of substance, J. Willard Gibbs, he introduced to us. I hope students you understood. Now see heat and change of physical state. When we give the heat to substance, okay, that time they change their state. Means when I giving the heat to substance, they change from in a solid change in a liquid, and again I will give the heat to liquid, they change in a gas. Okay, students. Change the state, you can say solid, liquid and gas. There are three states of substance. When you give the heat on solid, they change convert in a liquid. Again you give the gas to the liquid, they convert in a gas. When to gas you doing cooling, the gas convert in a liquid, and when you cool the liquid, they liquid convert in a solid. They change their state. I hope students understood. The next, the temperature and thermometer. Okay, many times we went to we go to the clinic. That time the doctor will check our the fevers, how much our body's temperature. Okay. A thermometer used to the measure temperature. Thermometers we put in a mouth. Okay, that a thermometer in picture you can see. So this thermometer we use for the measure for the temperature. Many times we take the water for a bath. That time generally we put the hand in a water. So we come to know it is cold or hot. But we can only identify it is cold or hot. But exactly how much measure we can't say in a number. So that time we have to use the temperature thermometer. Degree Celsius is the unit of measuring temperature. Okay, and temperature when we measure the temperature of waters and anything, that time they show in a degree Celsius. Degree Celsius. Okay. Means sometimes doctor said was you have the 70 degree fevers like that. Okay. There are several types of thermometers available. Nowadays, digital thermometers are frequently used in a market. Means there have many types of the thermometer, but mostly people use the digital thermometer because they save to correct the measures. Okay, you can see. In downside, you can see that grey color, that is the mercury. Okay. Now students have some means when you boil the water. So boiling water there have temperatures 100 degrees Celsius. Boiling water's temperature is 100 degrees Celsius. When you boil the waters and when you keep the thermometer in that water, that mercury show the 100 meter. Means that mercury will go outside and they show in a 100 towards 100. Okay, freezing water. Freezing water 0 degree Celsius and air less than 50 degree Celsius in a winter season. And in a summer more than 35 degrees Celsius. That's why we feel very cold. Students, mostly our body temperatures means we want the 60, 66, 67 temperatures our body. If it goes up, that time we feel very hot. It's gone in a down. Under this means less than 66. So we feel the cold. Okay, inside the fridge, mostly when we feel the cold, we open the fridge. Okay, that time so fridge temperature is less than 5 degree Celsius. And inside the freezer, when we keep the ice, okay, there's a temperatures of freezers less than minus degree Celsius, means too much, and our body temperature is approx 37 degree Celsius, means our body's temperature 37 degree Celsius. If goes down this temperature surrounding us, so we feel cold, and the surrounding temperatures goes up, means goes up to 37, we feel hot. Now see student, we see the boiling. Boiling is what? Water is continuously evaporating. We saw many times we fall water on a surface, on a floor. Many times we are not wipe that one, but after some time we came, they automatically gone, means it is evaporate. Means that water convert into the air. We know that water spill on the floor dries up slowly on its own. This evaporation occurs from the surface of the water. Okay. We see the water bubbles rising up faster and faster way to the surface and steam mixing in the air. When students we give the heat to water. Okay. So what happened after? Means many times we saw when we give the heat to the waters, from through the waters came the vapors. Okay, if we touch to the red vapor, that time also we feel hot. So from the waters, bubbles rising at faster and faster rate to the surface, still mixing in the air. That through the waters come out the vapor, and that vapor spread in the air. So this is called the boiling water. Is called that the boiling waters. How we come to know it's water is boiled or not? With the eyes also we can find out if waters have the bubbles, and then through the waters evaporates come. So we come to know it is waters boil. When we turn off the gas, means it's called the boiling water. And the sea level, pure waters boil as 100 degree. Okay, boiled water, their temperature is 100 degree Celsius. The boiling point of water is 100 degree. It is the boiling point. It is the boiling point. Then waters again. The boiling water of then water vapors cool, it converted into water again. The process is called condensation. What? Condensation. Okay. Many times students, we heat any curry, otherwise water, we keep the lid on that pot. Okay, many times we take out that lids. What happens that lids have the collected some waters. Okay, means when that heat cool, that waters vapors convert in a water. So it's called the condensation. When water's vapor cool, it's convert into water to convert into water again. Air convert into water is called the condensation. Okay, here air convert into water, it's called the condensation. Okay, their point also 100 degrees Celsius, because when you touch that water, that time also the water is hot. So their concentration point also 100 degrees Celsius, means boiling point and concentration point are same. Their point are same. Which one? 100 degrees Celsius. Now freezing. When we want to any substance to freeze, we keep in a fridge. Okay, the waters keep in a fridge. Okay, now see, the temperature of the substance can follow 0 degrees Celsius. The temperature of air, the fridges of the refrigerators is around minus degree Celsius. The temperature of the substance below the 0 degree Celsius is the fridge. Their temperatures. Freezing point and melting point of the water are not same. Okay, freezing point and melting points of the waters are one and the same. Means the waters kept in a fridge and ice become the cooler and cooler. That's temperatures first. When we keep the waters in a freezer, they burn and waters convert into ice. That time you check their temperature. That time ice temperature is 0 degree Celsius. At a certain temperature, water does not get any cooler, but start freezing and form ice. The temperature at which is happen is called the freezing point of waters. See, that times when the water keep in a fridge, that ice become the cool and coolers, and then convert in a ice. Means the water's that ice temperature is 0 degree Celsius. The temperature which happen is called the freezing point of waters. Okay, so 0 degree Celsius, it is the freezing point of water. When ice get heat, it start melting or changing into liquid states. Again ice melts 0 degree Celsius. It means that freezing point and melting point of water are one and same. When you take out the water ice, again you give on heat to ice. That ice will melt. So when ice will melt on that temperature, freezing point and melting point are same. Is how much? 0 degree Celsius. So what is the use of the changing? Waters convert in a liquid, waters convert in a ice solid. So what is the use of the physical changes? So how many useful things changes? Candles are made by melting paraffin wax. Okay, we can make the candle from the paraffin wax. We made the wax and we make the candle. So it is useful. Solid carbon dioxide used to make the ice cream and keep it the frozen. And solid carbon dioxide, it is the dry ice used to make the ice cream. Liquid nitrogen used in the animal husbandry. And liquid nitrogen, it is a liquid, but as a solid we can give to the animals. Sand means silica is made to make the glass, and the sand is a solid form, and we can make that if we melt, so we can make the different shape of glasses. Metal like the gold and silver are metals to make the ornaments. So beautiful ornaments we like it their shape. So metals and gold we can change their shape. So whatever shape we want, we can make our ornaments. Iron is a melted to make the tools, and iron also melt. So that's why we can make the tools like chairs, window. Okay, how want the shape? We can make that type shapes. Okay. Now student, next one, sublimation. Sublimations mean, student, we saw the when give the heat to solid it convert in a liquid. Again we give the more heat to the solid, it convert in a gas. Okay, but sometimes happen only like this, only solid convert into liquid, liquid into gas. This happen only times? No. Sometimes solid directly convert into gas, not in a liquid. Okay. So here I have given one activities. Iodine crystals do not melt on heating but change directly into gaseous state. Okay, iodine crystal, it is the solid form, and that one directly convert in a gases. So it's called the sublimation. When the forms of the iodines heat, the walls of the funnels they cool and to form solid crystal of iodine and stick the funnel's wall. Thus on heating, iodine does not melt and change the liquid but directly change into the gaseous state. Okay student, means iodine crystal, it is the solid form. When you give the heat to iodine crystal, so it will convert in directly gases. Again you keep in a cool place to that gas will directly convert in a solid. Okay, it's called the sublimations. I hope students you understood. The change of solid substance directly into gas or vapors without first changing into the liquid is called the sublations. Means liquid solid substance directly convert into gas, not in a waters. Okay, it's called the sublimations. Okay, I hope students you understood this lesson. And students, remaining parts we will learn in next video. Thank you.